This will be a guide for Elite Dungeon 3 running for purely GP, which is also known as Monster Trash Run. The requirements are a Masuta's warspear, which is a halberd style weapon which does require 82 attack. Now let's say you have 85, of course you can use a dragon rider lance. This is probably the very minimum that you can do this place with. You can do it with a crystal, but you're going to have accuracy issues. Now the Masuta warspear is about 7 mil, which shouldn't be an issue too much. For my other gear, I pretty much have basic stuff with the Bandos helmet, the Daemonheim necklace, or the Dagontooth split tooth, whatever. That's 17,000 dungeoneering tokens. Or you can have the brawler's necklace, which does require the blood shard necklace. And then just the zaros armor for DPS. Now before we begin, you can get darting shadows, which you can either high elk them for 25k or dismantle them for 10 swift components. You will also get some relics that are common and uncommon. These is the same thing as the darting shadow. You can either high elk it or dismantle it. The choice is up to you. And the rare relic, which I did not get, it's 1 mil per high elk. As for the inventory, you'll need Super Warmaster if you do not have 88 herblore, sharks, and then again either the brawler's blood necklace or the Daemonheim / Dagontooth split tooth, and you also need the Bonecrusher. Now to get here, make your way to the War's Retreat and go directly north. From here, enter the East Portal, which is attuned to the Shadow Reef, and then you'll be brought to here. Before you enter, right click, toggle auto collect, and if it says it will no longer collect items for you, toggle it again, and it will now collect items. And now, we enter the boat. If you have done this before, you'll need to hit option no, and then normal mode. As for your aura, you can use vampirism because these kind of eat up at your HP. And then drink your warmaster and pray melee. And now we just start killing everything here. Keep in mind, the reason why I did not use Cinderbanes is because that poison damage actually decreases the amount of experience per hour you get. So if you want the full amount of experience, you'll want to use some other type of gloves. And keep in mind, I did reset my defense, so this is the pure XP so far. And always kind of cluster the NPCs together. Use devotion when you can, and that way while you kill them, your devotion gets extended, because these do actually smack you pretty good. But of course, if you have better armor, they won't smack you as much. Just keep killing them because you can't progress otherwise. And then remember to make sure to use all of your AoEs as possible. That way you kind of kill them more faster. The AoEs you want to use will be Cleave, Hurricane, Quake, and Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike does require 100% adrenaline, so you don't really want to use it if there's only like 1 or 2 NPCs. You want to use it when there's a whole stack of them. And now in the chat box, you notice that my drop was magically doubled. Anything you get has a chance to get doubled. So if you get, let's say, huge runespiky salvage, when that doubles, it's going to give you at least 200k, depending how much you get from it. Another small tip is, let's say you're out of combat, which I will be shortly. That is when you'll want to use your food, like right now. As you see, it's not draining my 54% adrenaline. It's a small tip, but it kinda can help you. Then it just runs it here, and always stand exactly where I'm at. It might be kinda hard to see, because sometimes you'll be like one tile, this much, which is kinda bad. Now the reason why you want to be here is because all of your AoEs will actually smack everything nearby you. So that means you're getting the most out of your AoE abilities. And then just devotion, because this room right here smacks you a lot. Next up will be kind of, I would say you either do it or you don't do it. And that would be sometimes right in this little opening right here by these two oysters, there will be a boss, which is Bossy McBoss Boss. You can either kill him or you can just like skip him. But keep in mind, since you are in this area killing all the zombies here, he will actually aggro on you. For that purpose, you will need to use devotion because he really hits you hard. And then once you kill these zombies, you'll be able to go to the next area. If you have Bossy McBoss Boss, if you kill him, you'll get 5,000 Dungeoneering tokens. And you have a chance for getting his sword, which is currently about 42 mil, I believe. It might be like 45-ish. And again, if you don't want to kill him because you're solo, as he will use a lot of supplies, you can just go north and over the mass, which I'll be doing shortly. Right now. And as you can see, I used maybe half of my food so far. Once you're here, I like to surge, just so it puts you in the perfect tile. And then just use your AoEs. Once there's one zombie left, kinda get close to the barrier because there's going to be a certain tile you'll want to go to. Once the barrier, okay, now once it's open, stand right here. It's basically like one tile just above the barrier, and then that will aggro these three. And then just kill them as usual. Now the reason why is because there's actually two more majors, which I personally, I don't kill them. I kinda just skip it. Once you kill the last one, either quickly right click teleport on the chest, and then go to option 1, and then just climb up the anchor. Or if you want, go back to the Wars Retreat, restock, because if you have lower stats, you'll need to have the food. and it automatically regenerates your health. And then make your way back to the portal. And then you can just loot the portal, the chest. And right now, for that 6 minutes and 18-second run, I got 285k. As you can see, I got a good amount of relics, which again, you will need to either dismantle them or high elk to get the GP. You can do a total of 9 full runs, and then maybe half of another. You can probably be able to do about 10 runs if you have the Dragon Rider Lance, and maybe 11 runs if you have a scythe, overloads using Aura and such. And then from that run alone, I got almost 100,000 defense experience per run. And again, since you can do this 9 full times, that is almost, pretty much almost 900k defense experience per hour. And again, it's based on your setup and stuff. And now once you click on the boat, do you want to continue where you left off? Hit no, and then start again. And then just pretty much keep doing this over and over. And then that's pretty much it for the guide. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little Elite Dungeon 3 solo farming for GP and pretty good amount of experience per hour, as it gives about 4 mil worth of items, but again, you will need to high elk everything yourself pretty much. And the XP is between 900k to about 1.1 mil. Again, that depends on your gear. For this video, I was using a level 82 weapon. Thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.